This is the new, patented Power Xtreme Qwik coolant changer machine, 2-tank, 10-gallon capacity. The Power Xtreme Qwik coolant changer machine is designed and engineered by Link NewTek with durable aluminum and stainless steel construction. To ensure that all of the necessary safety precautions are taken, push down on the centered footlock brake. It will prevent the machine from rolling away while still allowing you to rotate it 360 degrees without tipping it over. To start the service, first turn on the engine. The car is now running and is up to normal temperature. Second, turn on the heater. Before we perform the service, loosen the wing nuts by hand to open the lid on new coolant tank 2. Pull up and it will swing open. The easy access 2-inch opening allows you to quickly and safely pour in the new coolant while preventing any spills or drips on the shop floor. Now we will fill up tank 2 with new coolant that has already been mixed 50-50. You can see on the indicating level that we have 3 gallons of new coolant tank 2. Close the lid and tighten the wing nuts by hand only. Connect the shop air. Third, we will evacuate the old coolant from the reservoir tank. Place the end of the nylon hose, which has been attached to the universal vacuum nozzle, into the coolant supply container so that it reaches the bottom of the container and can suction the required amount of old coolant mixture out. Turn the green valve to the open position, the silver control valve to position old coolant tank 1, and the yellow valve, old coolant tank 1, to the open position. You can see the old fluid flowing out to tank 1. Fourth, we will now vacuum the old coolant directly from the radiator. With the vehicle running, carefully open the cap. Attach the rubber cone to the universal vacuum nozzle and insert it into the radiator opening. Turn the silver valve to the old coolant position and the green valve to the open position. You can see the compound gauge needle going down and starting to reach a reading between 20 and 25 inches of mercury vacuum. Turn coolant tank 1 yellow valve to the open position to vacuum the old waste coolant from the radiator spout and into old coolant tank 1. Fifth, when you see no more old coolant coming out, go ahead and turn tank 1 yellow valve to close and turn the new coolant tank 2 yellow valve to open. Turn the silver center control valve to position 2 tank and the green valve to the closed position. The new coolant will automatically start flowing into the radiator, filling it with the necessary amount of coolant and shutting off by itself once it's done. Close the yellow tank 2 valve. Sixth, to fill up the reservoir tank with new coolant, place the end of the nylon hose that has been attached to the universal vacuum nozzle into the reservoir tank. Turn the orange valve to the disposal position, the new coolant tank 2 yellow valve to the open position, and slowly turn the green valve to the open position. Once the maximum level on the reservoir tank has been reached, turn the tank 2 yellow valve to the closed position. We vacuumed the old coolant out and replaced it with the new coolant or antifreeze in just a few minutes. Close the openings of the radiator and the reservoir and the service is safely done. Seventh, to empty the Power Xtreme Qwik coolant changer off of old coolant, turn the yellow tank 1 valve to the open position, the silver control valve to tank 1, the orange valve to dispose, and slowly turn the green valve to the open position. The Power Xtreme Qwik coolant changer is also able to hold pressure. Simply turn the silver valve to hold air pressure position, disconnect the shop air, and the reading on the compound gauge will not change. Turn the yellow old coolant tank 1 valve to the open position and you can continue emptying the old coolant without the need to have the shop air connected to the machine. The Power Xtreme Qwik coolant changer, the easiest and fastest coolant system flush machine to operate.